Hey everybody, welcome back to Simply Sarissa and welcome to my bathroom. So if you hear the sound a little bit different today, it's because I am in my bathroom with tile floors and it's a little loud. So that's not what we're here for. What we're here for is comparing two different dry shampoos. If you followed me for any length of time, you know that this Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Original Dry Shampoo is hands down my favorite. And yes, it does have a scent, but I think it's well worth the putting up with the scent because I think it works so well for my hair. But a few months ago, Living Proof came out with the advanced, what are they calling this? Clean Dry Shampoo. And this is supposed to be almost better than this in some aspects. It also claims to actually clean the hair just like this one, but it says that it's going to leave a softness and a shine to it. Now, what I'm going to do is split my hair in half. This is day 4, don't judge me. I was supposed to wash my hair today, but it's pouring rain outside and it's really windy, so what's the point? Today's the perfect day to test my dry shampoos. And I'm gonna split it in half. I will put the original on this side of my head, and I will put the newer Advanced Clean on this side of my head, and then we're gonna see what it looks like immediately, and I'll come back later in the afternoon after I've put it to the real test, and I will show you what it looks like at the end of the day, and I'll tell you which one I think I like better. Before I get into the actual test, I wanted to kind of give you a little bit of details on the actual dry shampoos. Now, it's a little bit hard to do a cost comparison because they don't come in the same size containers. Now, this one is 7.3 ounces, and I always buy the big one because it's the value size. So it is $39 for the 7.3 ounces, which puts it at about, I believe, $5.34 per ounce. I also bought the largest of the Advanced Clean Shampoo, and this one, the largest it comes in is 5.5 ounces, and it's $30. So it puts it at about, I believe, $5.45 an ounce, so it's only like a 15-cent difference. And I can also buy these oftentimes in like a gift value set, and I like to stock up on it that way. So in my book, the original one is a little bit cheaper than the new Advanced Clean one. Now, one of the biggest changes with these is the main ingredient. Now, let me look at my notes because they're hard to say. The main ingredient is an isobutane propane, which is basically like an aerosol propellant, but it's also what they put in a lot of products to kind of create a foaming action, which I believe is what kind of helps to like puff up our hair a little bit and kind of give it a little bit of volume. Now, the new one has something completely different. It's like a hydrofluorocarbon 152A. And from the limited studies that they have done, they're saying that the hydrofluorocarbon is a little bit cleaner, I guess you would call it. It is a man-made substance as far as I can tell. But according to the EWG, this one is like a 1 on their list, and this the main ingredient in this one is like a 3 to 5. But both are used in so many ingredients that I don't know, you just have to do your own homework on it. They do say that the propane one can cause a little bit more allergies in some people. So let's get into the real thing that we're here for. Let's check it out. My hair is definitely looking really shiny. You can see that there is quite a bit of grease on both sides of it, and it's really wanting to be flat. I'm gonna turn around as well once I brush it out, because one thing I learned is that, you know, you get that, like, I call it bedhead in the back of your hair after several days where it kind of wants to do the splitting like this on you. That happens really often, and so what some professionals have told me is that you actually want to pull your hair up here, brush it out, and then spray the dry shampoo throughout the top and the back of the crown of your head to get that kind of taken out. So I will do that, but I'm going to have to do a little bit of splitting here, and I'm going to just put 1/2 in like a little knot, and then I'll do it the original one. Both of them say that you're supposed to, they operate the same way. You're supposed to split your hair up into sections. You're supposed to spray it about 6 inches or so away and just sort of level it all out. Both of them actually say that there is going to be a white cast. So there's really no difference they're saying in that. So let's get started with the original one. It is kind of hard to spray it at the right angle, so I'm hoping that I get what I need. Now, as you may know, this one definitely does have a scent, and the scent lingers most of the day. I'm gonna not be able to do it quite appropriately, but there you go. Because I don't want to get like anything on this side. And I like to put a little bit extra here by my ears because my hair likes to kind of curl up and do that business. So as you can see, it's already adding, oh, I'm already almost out. Let me get my second bottle. Okay, just to show you, this is the smaller size, but this is the same exact dry shampoo. I just had to get a second bottle. Now you can see I have a lot of white cast on my hair, and I am gonna try to do the back of my head, only half of it. Hopefully you can see and I can't. It says to wait 30 seconds and then to start shaking it out and brushing it out. So as you can see, my hair is already starting to look manageable and livable. Obviously seeing some volume. I'm seeing that I'm instantly not quite as embarrassed to be on camera. And a little bit of my wave and curl is starting to return. So I feel like I can play with that. And as you can see, look how much it has actually popped up. Yeah, it's definitely working. Now let's start like rubbing it in. Let me see if I can see the back of my head a little bit and start pulling on that and getting that evened out. Now I'm gonna have to pull this to the side and then let's get started with the second one. So as you can see, this is my hair with nothing in it again, okay? See if I can get a little bit more on the front, just because my hair's been really oily right here. Okay, so in the immediate, I am seeing definitely a positive change, and I feel like this is something I can definitely do. I'm seeing a lot less of the white cast than I did on the original, so that might be a little bit of the difference with that first original ingredient that's different, the hydrofluorocarbon versus the isobutane. So yes, I do feel like originally I can see that, but I do feel like it's a little, let me try to put a little more and see if I can get some more volume built up here. I do feel like it's a lot less voluminous than the original one was. Okay. And let's try the back of my head one more time. Now I'm putting quite a bit in because I do want to see just really what it does, and I do have to get it to hold all day. All right, so yeah, if you could see that, this is already higher on this side versus this side, and I feel like I put quite a bit in, but I can play with it and try to get it up. Okay, so now I'm going to take them both out and start actually doing my hair for the day to see if I can get it. So you can see it's probably split in the middle right now. All right, so in the immediate though, I'm just looking in the monitor and in my mirror. What do you guys think? I need to leave the comments below. Please do so. Tell me if you can see an immediate difference. And then when we come back this afternoon, I want to see if one kind of went flat and one didn't. I actually just want to comb it through really quickly because I don't want any of the residue to be floating around throughout the day. And then I don't want that flat part in the back. Okay, I just actually used my comb and then just kind of looked in the mirror. This is it. I haven't done anything else except for what I just showed you spraying. If you can see in the immediate, to be fair, this side of my hair is usually the one that kind of comes down a little bit lower over my face, so you can see the kind of way that my hair does style. But if you look here, you can instantly see it's puffier on this side and a little more flattened out right here, but nothing like weird, I don't think. Totally doable. And then let's look. I'm not really seeing that it's any shinier on any side. And then let's look at the back and see if that's reasonable and if that's hair I can walk out the door in. So I'm not seeing an immediate difference other than I feel like this one is a little bit on the fluffier, puffier side. Little, you know, it's little drier. And this one though, because it says it's supposed to be shiny, which I think is a very interesting take on dry shampoo, because most of them are supposed to actually take the shine out. So let's see how this works for the rest of the day, and I'll check back in. Welcome back. It has been 9 hours exactly. I put all the dry shampoo on at 10:15 this morning, and it is now 7:17 p.m. So I have not touched it up or brushed it through since this morning, and I wanted to show you exactly what it looks like after a full day running around, and it was actually a rainy day too, so you know how that affects things, putting masks on, putting hoods on when it's raining. So this side, if you recall, is the advanced clean shampoo side, and this side is the original dry shampoo that looks like this in the darker gray one. And at first glance, I'll get close up. I don't see a ton of difference. I do feel honestly that this side is a little bit shinier, and that's what this claims to do. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing though, because dry shampoo, I'm supposed to be trying to take some of the shine down and get some of the grease out. I don't feel overall that my hair looks a whole lot different at the roots. And I'm gonna turn you around though, because what I am noticing though is on the back of my hair, hopefully you can see it pretty well. I feel like it held together pretty well, but I'm starting to see a big gap right here of separation. If you can see that, I hope you can hear me as well. And that is one of those areas that I was told is like a sign of having a lot of grease on your hair. So it is only seems to be happening on this side, which is the new one. I'm gonna brush it through real quick with a comb, and then we'll see what I can do to fluff it up. All right, I just took a big wide tooth comb, brushed it all out, and did one hair flip, and then I started doing this to it. And really, it feels a little bit refreshed. So for 9 hours on both of these dry shampoos, this is holding together pretty well. But when I turn around, again, I still feel like I'm seeing this, which is a separation, and this side is not doing that. So for me personally, at this point, I think if I had to choose, I am going to put up with the strong scent, and I'm gonna go for the Perfect Hair Day Original Dry Shampoo. I'm not saying that this is bad in any way, but I feel like with the overall shine and with that one section right here that keeps wanting to separate on me, and this side not doing that at all, I feel like overall this is a better value. It is also a little bit cheaper when you buy that bigger bottle, or if you can find it in a gift set or a double size bottle. So yeah, I think I'm sticking to the original on this one. But if you have tried them, let me know in the comments below if you like one or the other better and why. But for me, I think it's gonna go with this one. All right, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you soon.